Welcome to Kadena, a breakthrough in blockchain security and scalability. Kadena's Chainweb protocol is a public proof-of-work blockchain that builds upon the proven design of Bitcoin. Let's start with the simple architecture of Bitcoin and build our way up towards Kadena. In Bitcoin, there is one chain. As each new block is mined, it points to the hash of the previous block in the chain. To create a new block, miners around the world race to solve a cryptographic math problem. This design, called proof of work, was the world's first proven method for processing secure and decentralized transactions without requiring that participants be known. Now imagine a two-chain version of Bitcoin. When a new block is mined on either chain, that new block references the previous block on its own chain, in addition to the previous block on its peer chain. This design doubles throughput and increases security, since it contains proofs from not one, but two other previous valid chains. This idea of braiding two chains together for increased security first came from early Bitcoin forums, and it was referred to as Betacoin or block rope. Taking this idea one step further, we can now see a three-chain configuration. Here we are braiding together three Bitcoin-like chains to further improve security and scalability. Notice that there are now many more reference points, as each newly mined block points to its own previous block, in addition to that of all their peer chains. If we continue to add more chains, it requires a more efficient base graph to propagate information across the network without sending so many reference point messages. Kadena's breakthrough comes by taking this early idea of Bitcoin braiding and scaling it dramatically. We do so by leveraging graph theory. Instead of an arbitrary communication structure, as can be found in some DAG-based platforms, Kadena uses a fixed graph structure to optimize for propagating information across the network. In the case of this 10-chain structure, Kadena uses the Peterson graph so that each chain only needs to communicate with 3 peer chains instead of all 9 of the others. Once those 3 peer chains communicate with their own 3 peers, the entire network is linked in only 2 communication jumps. Taking this idea one layer further, Kadena continues to scale throughput and security in the network by braiding 20 chains together. Leveraging a fixed graph approach is unique to Kadena. It allows the platform to guarantee the overall performance, as opposed to unfixed or DAG-based approaches, which cannot make any guarantees. Kadena accomplishes this all while preserving the key promises of Bitcoin: openness, ownerlessness, and true decentralization. Now you've seen how Kadena's blockchain has been uniquely built for security and scalability. This is a simple animation to illustrate how the Chainweb protocol evolves from Bitcoin to the highly scalable and highly secure design of Kadena.